You know, when you wake up and you feel like shit? Well, that's me today. I woke up and I don't know what was happening to me. I don't know what was wrong with me. Um, I had my girlfriend with me and I had a good night's sleep. Whenever I sleep with her, I sleep the best. And I was really happy that yesterday and today because we could sleep together. But I just woke up and I just wasn't feeling it or something. And I had no issues with the surroundings or with her being with me or just anything in general. It was just something internal that I couldn't put my finger on it. So I just wanted to talk about it and just see if I can come to a conclusion, but mostly also because I know someone else is listening to me and we're human, we're all humans. And I just n- I just know someone is listening to me. Like so that's the thing that I just know someone is listening and I know that I'm not alone in this either. But I'm like sitting here right now and I had a really deep conversation yesterday too. And it was like, I'm scared of being alone. You know what I mean? And it's really bothersome too because it's like I want things to start. You know what I mean? I want the wheel to move. I want something to happen. I wanna grow. I wanna open up my wings and explore and see and enjoy and be my realest, fullest self. But why is it so difficult to just be? Why is it so hard to just be? Why can't I just be? Why do I refuse to be? Do I feel uncomfortable to be? Why do I feel like I don't deserve it to be? Why do I feel like that? Why do I feel like I have to keep those old beliefs strongly rooted because that is how things are? Why can't I just be like, break that chain, girl? That is not what makes you. That is not what makes you. You can evolve and grow and know more and change. That's the beautiful thing about being a human being. Like, you're not obligated to stay the way you are right now. You are allowed to change. You are allowed to be like, I don't want this no more. I don't want this no more. This situation, this place, this life I'm living, I don't want it no more. I'm gonna check out. I leave everything here too. Like I don't want this. Like no, this is not what I believe in anymore. Like this is not no. I'm not I'm not dumb. I'm not undisciplined. I'm not unintelligent. I'm not a failure. I'm not unsuccessful. I'm not any of those. I don't have a broke mentality. I deserve love. I deserve love and leave all of those things behind and change. Just start believing, start being, start trusting, Start accepting yourself with who you are. You have to accept yourself for who you are. You deserve love. You deserve to be loved. You are beautiful inside and out. You are loved. You're powerful. You're beautiful. You're intelligent. You're smart. You speak your truth. You are. You are loved. You are love. You are strong. You are creative. You're a beautiful light. And you bright so, so bright. You shine so bright. You're all colors. You're colors that you've never seen before. You are love. You are strong. You can keep going. It's okay to feel. It's okay to feel whatever emotions you're feeling. It's okay to be. It's okay. Don't be so hard on yourself. You always want to do it right. You want to do the right thing, the right thing, the right thing. You're doing what you have to do. You're being. There is no right or wrong. There is. Just do, just be. Trust. You know. You know. Just be. You deserve everything you want. You deserve joy. You deserve love. You deserve peace. You deserve it all. You deserve. I just go through things, and I know we're going through it together. I know we're all going through it together. I know you're going through it. We're all going through it, but we can unite and be one. We can be together. We are such beautiful light, and everything that is going on right now is blocking your light to shine so bright. But if we all come together, we can shine brighter together. And I don't know, I've been feeling it these days. I've been feeling weird. I don't even know what is going on, to be honest. I want to tell you what is going on, but I don't even know what is going on. I just feel so much. I feel everything. It's like I feel the whole world. And I just want to love. And I don't know where to start. I don't know how to be. I don't know how to do any of it properly. I think. I don't know. I just want to share my love so hard. And I want other people to love each other and to be together. And I want us all to be and to know how beautiful you are and how amazing you are. And there's so much going on. And all this destruction and suffering and violence and everything that is going on. It's a war within you. It's a war within us. And we have to fix that war within first. We have to fix that. And by resisting who we are so much, we end up having anger and hatred and violence, everything because you refuse to just be. You have to accept. And I am having a really time accepting myself. having a really hard time accepting myself. I'm having a hard time being alone. This is the first time I've ever been alone, living alone. I have a girlfriend, yes, but I'm living alone by myself, and there is peace. There has been peace for the last mm, 6 months. 6 months, because I moved out in February. Um, and for 25, 20, how old am I? 26 years, I lived in chaos and destruction and violence and negativity and abuse, any kind. And I thought it was gonna be okay. Like I was like, I'm gonna go through this. This is my like I've been on my healing journey for like a while now, but this year was gonna be the year that I could finally heal myself and be truthful towards myself and be truthful towards the people around me too. Not only myself, but the people around me, to love and to give and to serve. But it's been challenging. It's been really challenging. Um, I'm alone again now. I don't know when I'm gonna see my girlfriend again. Um, but I've been having these feelings, and they come. I'm so sorry. They come especially when I'm alone. And when it becomes too hard, I do anything and everything possible to be distracted. And I notice that I choose to go to my friend, or go back to my girlfriend, or have my girlfriend here or whatever, or go out, or just do anything that has to do anything that takes away me being alone, because I'm scared of being alone. I'm scared of, I think, properly facing it. I think I'm scared of probably properly facing what my past has been, because I'm so focused on being in the present, My whole thing is just enjoying being in the now and enjoying now, and the past already happened, you know, and the present hasn't even been here yet. You have to start now and stuff, and you know, um, and I thought I like processed it or whatever. I thought I processed it, and I was like, yeah, like this happened, that happened, but I have peace for everyone, I have love for everyone. Like, no matter if you hurt me, or like you did something really bad to me, like I have to let it go. It happened for a reason, blah blah blah. Um, but the past just comes at me, and I can't do anything about it. It sounds like I want to willingly think about certain things, but also the past 10 years I've been in a relationship, an abusive relationship, and I was downplaying a lot of it. Like, not gonna lie, I was really downplaying a lot of it, because I'm like, I want to see, I know there is something good in my ex. You know what I mean? Like, it's there, and he also had his traumas and everything, and I don't have any grudge towards him or hate him or whatever. Like, no, it's just that I have a lot to say. And it's like, am I gonna internalize that everything that happened and just let it go and just be like, listen, you had to go through those things for you to be the woman that you are today, and you can grow from this and everything. That's my mentality. But sometimes it's like, these things come, like my brain is like grabbing something from the past and putting it in my thought, and I get like a little bit like, what the fuck, that shit actually happened, and I see it in a whole now. I see it more like, I would say, conscious. I see it more aware, my past now, that every choice that I made or whatever, I'm like, this was the consequence, or this why it happened, or I'm like, why did I allow myself to get treated like that? Or why didn't I just leave sooner? Like, since the first day already, you saw the signs and this and that. Why did you keep in it? And then I start analyzing it in my childhood point of view too, and the things I went through, and like the people that weren't there and the people that were there, and blah blah blah, and like how it affected me as a teenager and an adult and stuff. So, and sometimes it drives me insane. I'm like, I don't want to think about this. And then I either it's that, or look, either it's one or the other. You know what I mean? Either it's something that happened in the past, or I'm thinking too much in the future. I'm thinking too much of tomorrows and this, and I'm thinking of like me, and then being 26 and stuff, and being almost 27, and I feel like I haven't accomplished anything. And it's like, it's okay, girl, you're only 27, you're young as fuck, you can do so many things, you're already pursuing your dream, and like, you want to build a community, and you want to have your business, and you want to spread love, and you want people to know that they are worthy, and that they are loved, and they are loved, and everything like that, and I feel like it's my purpose to do it, and I want to do something. um but it's a lot. Sometimes I'm like, where do I start? Why don't I see anything yet? Am I doing the right thing? Sometimes I doubt myself a lot, and I get a little bit angry because I'm like, how am I supposed to know this? Like, there's no fucking, like, a fucking textbook teaching you how to go through life, or how to go through every single day. Like, every single day is something new, and there's new scenarios and whatever the fuck. And like, with me, it's like I want to make a change in people's heart and let them know. But then I get stuck because I'm like, but how do I do that? I'm just only one person. Like, how do I even do that? Like, I want to like love everyone. I want to, like, I want, I maybe I sound freaky as fuck right now. Like, I want to love everyone. No, but it's like, I want people to know how beautiful love is, and like love in any way. And I want them to spread that love and that positivity, and so we can all unite and be together and realize. And I'm like, sometimes I just think too much. I just have a lot in my mind, and I'm like, how do I even do this? And I don't even know if I like, to be honest. I don't freak out, or I don't think too much about like finances and stuff, but they are obviously like, we're not gonna kid ourselves. Like, you want to live comfortably, right? So I obviously like, I'm like, I don't even know. Like, I don't even know what the fuck I want to say at this moment. It's like, I want to be financially free, and I don't know. I don't even know what I want to say, because a lot of issues or whatever the fuck has to do with also money and stuff, right? So you try to fulfill something, and in this world or whatever, when you like do something, when you work or whatever the fuck, you get money, right? It's like, I want that too, but I'm like, how do I even do that? You know what I mean? Like, how do I even do that if I want to do something for myself? Maybe I'm sounding so like weird right now because my point is not coming across like I want to. I don't even know what I want to say anymore. I fucking went off topic so hard, but I just want to say like I live like this right now, and sometimes I feel very um useless or something. Useless, just like you're not doing anything to change anything or whatever. But then again, I feel like I am doing something, but I feel like I'm not doing enough. It's like I want to see something happen or whatever. I want to know if I'm walking the good way or whatever. I sometimes I feel so like clueless. Like, all right, show me where to go. Show me, like, am I doing it good? Am I doing it good? Like, am I doing something good? But is something gonna happen? Like, I'm like, I obviously don't wanna like live here for a really long time. Like, it's like it's not even the size of the studio that drives me a little insane sometimes. It's just the fact that I don't have like a garden or a balcony or something, or like a separation between properly between room and living room. It's just like a big room, you know what I mean? um but I'm very grateful at the same time, and I try to be grateful every single day because I could have been in a worse situation, you know what I mean? um I'm really happy that I have this place. That's not the issue. The thing is just I want to level up, you know what I mean? I want to do something but also be comfortable. I want to be comfortable, and I don't want like bills or whatever, or whatever the fuck to uh, be in the way or something. um I just want to be comfortable in any sense of the word. Like, that's just it. Just want to be comfortable, and whenever I miss my sisters or whatever, just to be like, I'm gonna go to y'all and just buy a fucking flight, like a fucking ticket to fly there, you know? Sometimes I ask myself, did I do the right thing to move here? And then I like look back and I'm like, I could, yeah, like the things that I accomplished so far here are really good, you know? Like, I finally have my own little home. It took me 7 years, but I'm here, you know what I mean? And yeah, there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on, and there's a lot going on. And I know that I'm not alone, and I know that I'm not just speaking to myself right now. I know you're watching, I know you're listening, and we can do this together. We can support each other. We can support, like, in whatever struggle we're going through, you know? But we can do this, and we are strong, and we can keep going. We can keep going. We are strong. It's a mental war, but we can do this. We can keep going. Every single day is a new day, full of new opportunities, full of new ways of thinking, full of starting new habits, good habits, you know? 1% better every single day. And we can do this. And I believe in you. We're so strong. We can keep going. Look at all the things you went through. And you're here right now. and you can accomplish everything you set your mind to. Yeah. Still, a couple of months ago, I was going through like some feelings still that I'm like, why am I still alive? Like last year, I literally tried to take my head, my life multiple times. I was like done with life. You know what I mean? Um, and when that happened, like every day after that, I wouldn't give a fuck what would happen because I was so done with my life anyway that I was like, whatever the fuck happens, happens. Like, and I didn't even care about the days. I don't. Most of the time, that was 2024, the early months. I don't even remember them. Because I was on heavy drugs, like medication, but heavy, and I was sedated every single day, and I would smoke hella weed every single day, and I would drink, and the things that I was on, you're not even supposed to drink, but I would still do it. Some one day I almost overdosed, and it scared the shit out of me. Mm, and every day that passed by, I was like, what am I still doing here, though? I don't see any progress in my life, and what am I still doing here? It doesn't matter if I'm here or if I'm not here. Wouldn't like no one would actually give a fucking shit. They would be like, good riddance, right? What the fuck am I doing here? That was my mentality every day afterwards. And I was really negative, and until I got to a point where I had to beg God. I had to beg God to please allow me to get a house because I fell in love, and I didn't know that was possible, that kind of love. And I finally realized, like, I didn't finally realize because I'm still realizing every day that passes still that I am gay and that it's okay to love the person that you love. And some days it's hard to accept because I grew up a certain way, and I just a lot of things happened, but I always knew inside of me. Mm, but uh, we were my family was really like, especially my mom, into uh letting me know that you should marry a guy and stuff. You know what I mean? But I always had these feelings inside of me that I really just think that I really like women. Growing up more and more, it was more pushed away and just being a curiosity thingy for me. But I could never really actually like, I don't know. I didn't It was like a weird thought to me. Like both of it was a weird thought for me, like being with a girl or a guy. And my mom, being lesbian now herself, she was a closeted lesbian too. And because we were religion, she really pushed upon me that it's a sin and this and that. But she was going through it herself, you know what I mean? And anyway, when I was 14, I met this guy, and it was already red flags, you know what I mean? Some things were red flags, but I was like, ooh, like spicy, like I never I never had a relationship before that. So when we were 14, he asked me to be his girlfriend, and it was just a lot of red flags since the beginning. In the first month, we had our first big fight already. It was crazy, like, and you know, this guy was my first everything and stuff, but he had his traumas too. You know what I mean? And I always put that first in my head, like, all right, he's reacting a certain type of way because he grew up in a certain household too, and you know, you're also hurt and you also went through this and that. So I would like block out of it a lot of it, like many times. But a lot of things happened that slowly but surely broke my heart every single time, more and more. um I felt like looking back now at the things, and I was also thinking these things myself too. It was like, um I felt like he didn't value me for who I was, and I was begging a lot. I was begging to be loved, and I was not getting it. And I don't know why I kept running after him, because he kept rejecting me, and I felt like I was only being used for sex. And it was always like, you're too immature to be my girlfriend and stuff, because he broke up with me like 1 year after. And since then it was just on and off, on and off and off most of the time. You know, it was never, he never verbally ever said like, you are my girlfriend, or do you want to be my girlfriend and stuff. So I had to always beg him to be my boyfriend, and he always would say no. And 4 years after that, of just being after him, and you know, like being loyal to him and stuff, I just got tired of it. But we were still having sex, but like we were not dating, you know what I mean? And I the in 2018, I went on my little rampage and I couldn't feel anything for anyone, for any man, like no one. And I always was comparing them to my ex and this and that. And anyway, eventually, you know, we came to the Netherlands together and blah blah blah. And oh, it was just a bunch of trauma, like all these years together, a lot of fighting. Like in between all of that, a lot of fighting was happening, a lot of like physical abuse, um, emotional abuse, a lot. And it was just a lot. It was just a lot. I had to tell him, after we broke up too, like we were still living together in 2022. I broke up with him, but afterwards also tell him everything that happened, and he felt betrayed too. But I was like, you have to understand, we weren't dating. Like we weren't dating. You just wanted to have sex with me. So I wanted to look at my options. Like, I'm sorry, you know what I mean? Um, but I totally understand him. It was just a really broken, hurt relationship, and there was no proper communication, and we were teenagers. We were young. Um, and that's the thing, where every time I look back at our last conversation we had before I moved out completely, um, from that house, it's like people can't accept that you change. You know what I mean? And he hurt me a lot, and he also told me like, I changed for you and blah blah blah, and you know, like, I'm not the same anymore, blah blah blah. But that last conversation we had showed me that he is hurt still, like a lot, like in any shape, like in any type of way, like he is really hurt still. And I just wish that things didn't go the way that they did, but also for him to understand everything, and just to know, basically that's what it is. We were just hurt, and I am still hurt. I sometimes just feel really hurt sometimes, and I feel like I don't deserve a lot of things because this was 10 years of a lot of hurt on top of already being hurt, on top of already being in a broken household, and on top of things happening to me with outside people too that hurt me. I was hurt. I was hurt and I was hurt and I am still hurt and I want to stop being hurt. I don't want to hurt anymore. And I want to keep going and accept and be, like I said, I just want to be. I want to help people. I want to help people. I want to love. I want to give. I want to serve. But how do I do that if I am s- still hurt myself? You know what I mean? How do I know how to fix someone's wound if my wound is still open? And that's the thing that I'm going through. I just want to be, you know? And there's a lot going on that I don't want it to even be going on. I don't want to go sit in front of a psychologist, a psychiatrist, another person, and talk about my past and the things that hurt me over and over again, and be on medication and have this and that, and also to do all of this because I'm getting government money because I'm unemployed and my last employment is paying me sick leave, but now I have to transfer to actual government money, and they want to see me do something that has to do with a therapist and stuff because I have to be better for me to go back to work. But I don't want to go back to the work that they want me to do. And that is the thing that is breaking me because I am here and there, I get very scared and fearful of the tomorrows because I want to do something. I want to do it by myself. I want to have something for myself and have and produce my own money out of that I know is clean because I'm serving and I'm giving. I don't want to go work in an office again and take calls and answer emails and talk to my colleagues about how happy I am that it's Friday and that we got 2 days off. I don't want to have that same routine every single day. I don't want that. I don't want to do the 9 to 5, the 8 to 6, the whatever the fuck it is, the 8 to 4, the 8 to 6, whatever the fuck it is. I don't want to do it. I refuse to do it. I want to have something for myself, and I am going to have something for myself. And oh, do I try to really believe in myself? And sometimes you have to be a little delusional, you know? Sometimes reality hits you, and you're like, like, girl, are you okay? Do you see that you don't have food in your cabinets right now? Do you see that that bill is not paid right now? Do you see that they're gonna cut off this right now? Do you see that you can't afford clothes right now? Do you see that you can't go to all the concerts you want because you don't have enough money? Do you see that you can't do all the hobbies you want? Do you see that you can't go to Curacao because you don't have money to buy the ticket so you can see your sisters and your two nephews and them growing up, and you didn't even see your sister and she's already 12 and she's like grown as fuck right now, and it scares me so much, and my mother and they're all growing old and I can't see them because of money. I just want to be, but I want to be comfortably. Is that too much to ask? There's a lot going on, and I feel like I have to fix all of it or something. But then it's like you feel like a little ant with like I don't know, like a fucking rice or fucking thing in its back so fucking big and it's carrying it all. You know what I mean? Girl, I don't know. And I've been telling myself like every single day I want to just wake up. I want to wake up and stretch and go to the gym and read a book and eat healthy and go outside and appreciate and be grateful and meditate and do all of these things and be like productive and work on myself and my mental health and film a video and like talk fucking good shit that people can use for their lives betterment and stuff. But then I wake up and I'm like, fuck. I'm like, all right, we're gonna try, you know, you can do it. And then it goes good 1, 2, 3 days, and then it starts declining. And I get so angry towards myself because I'm like, here you are again. Here you are again. You didn't do shit today. What did you do? Fucking sit on the floor and watch TV, bitch. You fucking piece of shit. What do you think you're doing? What do you think you're doing? You're so fucking useless. You can't do anything. Oh my god, did you see what fuck your video made? 0 views, bitch. No one is looking at you. You're just talking to a motherfucking wall, bitch. Who the fuck do you think you are? Who the fuck do you think you are? Like who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Like literally. There's literally fucking how many fucking people are there on the planet? 8 billion, 9 billion, 10, whatever the fuck. A lot of people on this world, and a big fucking percentage of that shit is posting videos right now. Do you really think people are gonna watch you, bitch? Who the fuck do you think you are? Who the fuck do you think you are trying to make like a fucking camel business? You don't even have the money to keep going and to buy more scents and shit. You're so fucking dumb, bitch. Like, I talk to myself like all the time. Or like at least like it's like yeah, it's like that. Like all of those things I can keep going, bitch. I can keep going because it's like I really try to be super positive to myself and stuff. But that voice in my head is really small though. It's really small, but like it's really impactful towards my whole body and my thought patterns and stuff. And it's like I still keep going though because I know I'm not talking to myself. I know someone is listening to me. And even if it's one person, I appreciate it so fucking much, because it's a one whole fucking being. It's one person, you know what I mean? And that's what makes me happy. But it's like I think about that. I think about those things. I think a lot of the times that I haven't accomplished anything and I'm a failure, and like how do I even move on and move up and whatever the fuck, how do I heal, when do I heal, how much is it gonna take, like everything. Do I deserve to be loved? Like what the fuck is this? Like I need chaos right now. Like I need to, all those things. So yeah, I can keep going, I can keep talking, but I just wanted this one to just be. I just wanted, because that's another thing too. Every single time, that's another thing. Before I go, I just wanted to say, like, every single time I make a video or whatever, I just flow. You know what I mean? I just talk because it's like I just wanted to be like that, like raw, someone speaking, someone talking, someone going through it, and us motivating each other and us healing together, and like going through this journey that is called being a human, experiencing being a human being, and experiencing all these emotions and feelings and everything, and being human and being real, you know what I mean? Because I got so tired of just seeing a lot of fakeness and a lot of like fakeness, a lot of things just not being real. A lot of like my mouth gets really dry sometimes, or my lips are like fucking dry sometimes. And I just want you to see that shit, bro. Like, I just look at it. Look at a human being. You know what I mean? Like, I don't I got so tired of not seeing real textures, not seeing real fucking clothing and shit. Like, bitch, I barely have any clothes. You know what I mean? I barely have any clothes. I wear literally the two same things every single day. You know, I don't have like a fucking. I'm so grateful for my house. I try to make it as cute as possible, but I don't have like this extravagant as background. You know what I mean? I that's the thing. Just I just wanted to be. I just want to be real, raw, honest, just a human being, just us being. You know what I mean? Like me actually being excited if someone fucking comments or texts me or whatever the fuck it is, like, because I want to grow a community of loved people, that we love each other, we respect each other, we go through life uh, with each other. You know what I mean? You're not alone, you're never alone, and that's it makes me so like warm and cozy from the inside, because that's all I want. And I always wanted to help my people too. I wanted to help them in any shape, way, or form I can, um, with food, with shelter, whatever it is, But it's like, how do I even do all of that? Like, I want to do so much, but how do I even do all of that? Like, how do I? Because I need the resources, right? But I'm one person, and I try to speak up and stuff, but I'm still a little bit like shy. You know what I mean? I'm still, and I try to tell myself, like, you can do it. Like, you're not shy. Come on, you can speak. You can tell what you want, whatever. But those old beliefs, they're in your head sometimes too strongly. So whenever I film these videos and stuff, and especially these last couple of, I would say, like, week or something, I've been consuming a lot of like those videos again about um how I grew my channel and this and that, and how to have viewers and blah blah blah. Those YouTube gurus and stuff. Like, and and about like your title and whatever. And I've been growing really like doubtful towards my own channel and towards my own self and towards how I wanted it to be anyway, and how I want it to be, and how I just want to just post what my heart says I should post. You know what I mean? And knowing that the person that sees it and the person that stays is the person that is supposed to be here. You know what I mean? I don't want to like force someone for clicking on me by making this fucking title or whatever, and making a whole thumbnail with like fucking shit, and like being like, click me. You know what I mean? Like, I tried that. It's not just not my vibe. It's not my vibe. I don't want it. Like, if I can make it maybe a little bit more prettier, like more like, I don't know, like more I don't know what it is. I don't know, but I just don't like the whole, it doesn't have to be so loud. That's the thing that I want to say. Like, I, of course, could put a cute thumbnail or whatever, but I don't want I don't it doesn't need to be loud. I just want people to have that I clicked on this video because I intend to watch it and listen to it, and being like, yeah, I resonate with her. You know what I mean? real people and honest people, real honest people. I don't need that fake shit. I don't need it. I don't need it. And so I started to doubt all of it, and why did it and stuff. You know what I mean? Why I started everything again. Um, and it's really bothersome because it's not only your mind not only goes there, like it goes there for every other thing that you want to do too, like maybe you're finishing school, or like you're fucking, you want to be a fucking whoa, my mind. You want to be like a chef or something, or like a fucking art, something to do with art. And and you doubt yourself because you're like, I'm not a good artist, my art is not good, or my music is not good, or my poem is not good, and who is gonna buy this, and who is gonna watch this, and who is gonna sell, like, want this and whatever. And you start doubting yourself. And I needed sometimes to just all stop. And these couple of days I've been really asking for like a sign or something, like, show me, am I doing something good though? Am I doing it right? Should I keep going? Is this really what I have to do? Am I not being delusional? Am I not being like too, like, am I gaslighting myself by being like, yeah, girl, do those videos and you're gonna touch someone, and you're gonna like fucking let someone realize that they are loved, and they're loved, and they're light, and they're strong, and they're powerful, and they can change their reality, and they can do this and that. Like, I've been having a lot of doubts. I've been like, but why would anyone would look at me? There's all these other people and stuff. It's so saturated, blah blah. But I don't want to be so negative towards myself, because it's like I don't want to believe that. You know what I mean? But also like, show me. It's like I've gone through my whole life already, like pretty alone. I didn't really have anyone to show me like the path or whatever, but I managed to go through it by little nudges here and there. You know what I mean? But in this moment, sometimes I just feel like, am I just the one gaslighting myself for feeling better? And like, is there a really big monster behind me with all my shadows and stuff? And am I that monster or whatever? Like, I keep thinking a lot, and I'm like, am I gaslighting myself? Or is this real, what I felt and what I'm feeling? And that I believe in myself really hardly, and that I know that I am not alone, and it is gonna happen. The visions that I saw and everything, like, I don't know, girl. I just know that everything is gonna be okay because it always did. It always was okay, you know? After the storm comes the sun, something like that. I believe that. It always did. It always happened. But yeah, I'm really happy and excited and grateful, and I appreciate that you listened to the end. Um, if you reach this part, like, I don't know, tell me something. Tell me that you reached this part. Tell me that you reached 45, 54, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. I'm gonna go. Um, it's been good chatting with you.